Modern octopus. Again, we've seen this before. So we've got, in this one, Peach is on the boat, Mario is diving. There are 7 spots instead of 5. So 3 of the tentacles can go into 2 spots instead of just the 1. You run down, you grab treasure from this chest. It's full of gold and swords and scepters and...
oh dear.
Modern octopus, as you collect treasure, you fill up your treasure bag, and it weighs you down. So you can hear, like, that sound getting lower. You can now throw your bag of treasure as, like, a panic maneuver. Sometimes you'll grab, like, a Game Boy Advance or a crown out of the chest. But yeah, you can throw your bag as, like, a panic maneuver to get rid of it if you're about to accidentally walk into a tentacle because you're moving very slowly. The bag will hit a tentacle and actually stun it for a bit if it connects. Otherwise, it loses the treasure that you've collected. You get 1 point every time you grab treasure out of the chest. At 200, the octopus turns green.
What?
Because octopi can camouflage? I don't know why it turns green exactly, but it does. At 400, it'll turn blue. And then at 600, it goes back to red. But yeah, you get 1 point every time you take treasure out of the chest, and it will track how many treasures you have collected up to 10. And then when you get back to the boat, you get 2 points per treasure in your bag. So, it's, for the most part, the same as regular octopus, except you also have, like, the panic button maneuver of throwing the bag and the added complication of the slowdown.
Interesting. I like that.
Yeah, it does change it up in a very interesting way that I kind of like. So, last time we had Modern Octopus, it was after the first castle burned down, and we had decided this was a fundraising effort to rebuild the castle. Peach was seeking funds because they just built a castle, and they had just started, like, did a racing tournament and some other things.
They needed a lot of money to
they needed money to fund a new castle, and probably also some other, like, general kingdom stuff. Because Bowser probably looted the ruins a lot.
It's true, he was after something specific.
This time, though, I mean, yeah, they just had another castle burned down, but...
And they need to restaff a factory.
Yeah, I guess, like, they're low on funds because the factories, both of their factories got attacked. They're food-based factories, and... But also, there's the fact that they don't need money. They have star power.
Like, black magic can create an infinite coin box, but I don't know if celestial magic can.
But celestial magic can fulfill all of their wishes.
That's fair.
Which means they don't need money. Like, I can understand it the first time, back when their first castle burned down, because they were still getting used to the stars. They were still, like, they had just gotten the power stars. They were still researching them, still figuring out how to use this magic.
Yeah.
So, that made sense that they still needed an economy back then. Here, though, I think Peach is just angry about all the things that DK has been doing, and she wants treasure. And she wants Mario to go get her some treasure from this octopus that has infinite treasure.
Alternatively, we know that one of the factories that was attacked was Wario's cake factory.
Oh, maybe Wario is suing the kingdom.
And he knows that celestial magic coins don't work outside the Mushroom Kingdom.
He wants real gold and treasures.
Real hard cash. He knows the difference. He's been around an ancient temple or two.
He can appraise treasure just by sight. So, yeah, there you go. That's why they're stealing treasure. Because Wario demands it. And, I mean, Wario controls a lot. Both in the Mushroom World and on Earth by this point. Like, we know he controls the Mushroom Kingdom Gaming Commission. So, if they want enjoyable sport competitions ever again, they need to keep him happy.
Considering the amount of havoc that was just wreaked in their factory food complexes, which are probably funded by Wario.
Yeah, it's entirely possible the cookie factory was also funded by Wario. That maybe like he's operating that and he's selling the cookies back on Earth. Yeah,
I think that the cookie factories are celestial-powered factories manned by Mushroom Kingdom workers, built by Wario.
Or maybe Wario is managing them?
Yes.
Because, I mean, nobody else here has experience managing a factory.
Yeah.
Like, Peach knows how to manage an incompetent Toad workforce, but not how to make them, effective.
Right.
So they handed over to Wario to be the one to actually operate it day to day, and handle the keeping the Toads in line and keeping this factory staffed and running. But he's not responsible for dealing with ghosts.
And again, probably just suing them for the damages.
Yeah.
And because the Mushroom Kingdom does have to deal with the outside world, they do need real hard cash sometimes.
Yeah.
And because they don't actually produce anything or make any trades.
Oh yeah, it's entirely possible that their magically created goods don't persist outside of the kingdom. It could just be that they can fulfill all their own needs with magic, but you try to bring that stuff to Earth and it just kind of vanishes. So, any kind of imports that they need, any kind of dealings that they need to have with Earth or people there.
Like, you collect 100 coins, you get a free life. What does that mean in the real world?